Welcome back to Mohsin Insights. Today we're diving into one of the most talked about air defense systems in the world, Russia's S-400 Triumph, also known as the SA-21 Growler. Is it really the ultimate shield against aerial threats? How powerful is it? And what makes it such a game changer in modern warfare? Let's break it down in this 10-minute deep dive. Stick around and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The S-400 Triumph is Russia's premier long-range air defense system, developed by Almaz-Antey. First deployed in 2007, it's designed to protect against almost any aerial threat. Think fighter jets, drones, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and even stealth aircraft like the US F-35. With a range of up to 400 kilometers, that's about 250 miles, this system creates a no-fly zone that's tough to penetrate. Countries like China, India, and Turkey have snapped it up, but why is it such a big deal? Let's explore its key features. Before we get technical, here's the big picture. The S-400 isn't just one weapon. It's a networked system of radars, command posts, and missile launchers, all working together to detect, track, and destroy threats. Let's break down how it works. The S-400 is like a high-tech fortress in the sky. At its core is the 91 N6E Big Bird radar, capable of detecting targets up to 600 kilometers away, farther than the distance from New York City to Boston. This radar can track over 300 targets at once, from low-flying drones to high-altitude ballistic missiles. Once a threat is detected, the system's command post processes the data and assigns targets to its launchers. What's wild is its versatility. The S-400 uses 4 different missile types, each for a specific job. The 48 N6E3 missile can hit targets 250 kilometers away, while the long-range 40 N6E extends that to 400 kilometers. For closer threats, the smaller 9 M96E missiles handle fast, agile targets like drones or cruise missiles. This mix lets the S-400 tackle almost anything in the sky. Let's talk numbers. The S-400 can engage up to 36 targets simultaneously, thanks to its advanced radar and fire control systems. Its missiles travel at speeds up to Mach 14, that's over 10,000 miles per hour. It can hit targets at altitudes from just 10 meters off the ground to 30 kilometers high, covering everything from low-flying cruise missiles to high-altitude reconnaissance planes. One of its biggest claims to fame, it's designed to counter stealth technology. The S-400's radar uses advanced signal processing to spot low observable aircraft, like the F-35 or B-2 Spirit, by distinguishing real threats from decoys. That's a massive deal in modern warfare where stealth is king. So, how does it perform in the real world? The S-400 has seen action in Syria, where Russia used it to protect its bases, and it's been deployed in the Russia-Ukraine conflict. In Syria, it reportedly deterred NATO aircraft from entering certain airspace, creating a strategic bubble of control. But it's not invincible. In Ukraine, some S-400 systems have been targeted and destroyed by Ukrainian forces using HIMARS rockets and drones, exposing vulnerabilities when not properly supported by other defenses. Posts on X have been buzzing about this. Some claim the S-400 is overhyped, pointing to losses in Ukraine, while others argue it's a beast when integrated into a layered defense network. The truth? It's incredibly capable but not perfect. It needs proper coordination to shine. The S-400 isn't just a weapon, it's a geopolitical tool. Russia has sold it to countries like India, China, and Turkey, raising eyebrows in Washington. When India signed a $5.4 billion deal for 5 S-400 systems in 2018, it was a bold move, strengthening its defense against regional threats like Pakistan and China. But it also sparked tensions with the United States, which worried about the system's integration with NATO tech. Why does this matter? The S-400 shifts the balance of power. For countries like India, it's a shield against fighter jets and ballistic missiles. For Russia, it's a way to project influence and counter NATO's air dominance. But critics argue its export is more about politics than performance, especially after mixed results in Ukraine. No system is flawless. The S-400's radar can be overwhelmed by swarm attacks or electronic jamming. Its long-range missiles are less effective against low-flying, terrain-hugging targets. And as we've seen in Ukraine, if the system isn't protected by shorter-range defenses like the Pantsir, it's vulnerable to precision strikes. Plus, it's expensive. Each system costs hundreds of millions of dollars. And integrating it with non-Russian systems, like India's mix of Western and Russian tech, can be a logistical nightmare. So, how powerful is the S-400? It's a technological marvel with unmatched range and versatility, capable of reshaping air defense strategies. But it's not a magic bullet. Its success depends on how it's used and protected. Whether you see it as a game-changer or overhyped, one thing's clear: the S-400 is a force to be reckoned with in modern warfare. That's all for today's deep dive. What do you think? Does the S-400 live up to the hype? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let us know what military tech you want us to cover next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. See you next time.